Stop what you are doing for just a moment. Take a breath. Because what you are about to hear was not meant for everyone. This message found you. You did not find it. And if you have learned anything from walking this spiritual path, you already know there are no coincidences. Not real ones. Not when the universe is involved. Your guardian angels have been watching over you. Quietly. Patiently. Standing beside you through every silent night when you wondered if anyone truly saw you, if anyone truly knew what you were carrying inside. And today, they said, enough waiting. It is time. This soul needs to hear the truth. So here you are. And here it is. Something is happening right now that you cannot fully see yet. There is an energy, a pull, a shift taking place in the invisible space between you and someone who has never been able to truly let you go. Someone who thinks about you more than they will ever admit. Someone who, in their quietest moments, in the dark, in the stillness, finds their thoughts drifting back to you. And it is becoming overwhelming for them. Your angels want you to understand something important today. The connection you share with this person, whether they are near, whether they are far, whether things ended or were never fully begun, that connection did not disappear. It evolved. It deepened. And on their side, it has become something they are struggling to contain. They think about your voice. The way you laughed. The things you said that stayed with them long after the conversation ended. They replay moments. They catch themselves wondering what you are doing, who you are with, whether you still think of them too. This is not fantasy. This is energy. Real, living, spiritual energy, and your angels are revealing it to you now because you deserve to know. You were never invisible to them. Not even for one single day. Now, let your angels speak directly to your heart for a moment. You went through something painful, didn't you? There was a time, maybe not so long ago, when you questioned everything. You questioned your worth. You questioned your instincts. You wondered if the love you felt was real, or if you had simply imagined a depth that was never truly there. Can you remember that feeling? That quiet, aching confusion? Your angels want to tell you you were never wrong to feel what you felt. You were never too much. You were never not enough. The problem was never you. I want you to hear this clearly, and I want you to let it land. You were never the problem. I will say that again. You were never the problem. What happened between you and this person was not a reflection of your value. It was a reflection of their limitations, their wounds, their fear. Because sometimes the people who feel the most for us are the least equipped to handle it. They panic. They pull back. They say things they do not mean. They do things they later regret in the silence of their own hearts. And that is exactly what happened here. Let your angels paint a picture for you now. This person, this soul who cannot get you out of their mind, they are going through something. A reckoning. A realization. The kind that happens when life quiets down enough for truth to finally speak louder than ego. They are realizing what they had. What they walked away from. What they pushed aside out of pride, or fear, or simply because they were not ready for something as real and rare as what you offered them. Because you are not ordinary. You never were. There is something about you, the way you love, the way you see people, the depth with which you feel, that does not come along every day. And this person, they knew it when they were with you. Maybe they could not articulate it. Maybe they were too afraid of it. But they knew. And now, without you in that same space, they feel it like an absence they cannot explain to anyone else. A gap that nothing and no one has been able to fill. That is the truth your angels are speaking over you today. And here is what else they want you to know. While this person has been quietly unraveling on their end, you have been growing. Quietly, beautifully, powerfully, you have been becoming more of who you truly are. Every moment of doubt you walked through made you stronger. Every tear you shed in private made your spirit more resilient. Every morning you chose to keep going, to keep believing, to keep your heart open despite everything that was not weakness. That was extraordinary courage. You did not shrink. You expanded. And the universe noticed. The very thing that makes this other person obsess over you now is the same thing they perhaps underestimated before: your light. Your peace. Your unwavering ability to remain soft in a world that tried to harden you. They see it now with new eyes. and it is changing something inside of them. Your angels also want to offer you this gentle truth about the other person's behavior, not to excuse it, but to help you understand it. People who run from deep love often do so because they have been hurt before. Deeply. In places they have never fully healed. When they encounter something real, something that asks them to be fully present and fully vulnerable, their past wounds speak louder than their heart. So they protect themselves the only way they know how. Distance. Walls. Silence. But walls are exhausting to maintain. Especially when the feeling on the other side refuses to fade. And that is where they are now. Tired of resisting something they cannot stop feeling. Tired of pretending they have moved on when every honest moment proves they have not. The obsession your angels speak of today is not something dark. It is the natural result of a soul recognizing its match and being unable to unknow what it knows. Now, a gentle word of wisdom, because your angels love you too much to leave this part out. As this energy continues to shift, as things begin to move and align in ways you may soon start to notice, protect yourself. Protect your peace. Do not abandon the growth you have worked so hard for in the hope of returning to something that has not yet proven it has changed. You deserve presence. You deserve consistency. You deserve a love that does not leave you guessing. Your angels are not telling you to close your heart. They are telling you to honor it. To trust your own knowing. To let patience be your strength and wisdom be your guide. Whatever is meant for you will not pass you by. But it must meet you at the level you have risen to, not pull you back down to where you once were. Walk forward with your head held high. You are not who you were when this story began. And you deserve to be loved by someone who can honor who you are now. This concludes the message from your guardian angels. Before you go, let us close this moment together in prayer. Dear God, dear universe, dear every loving force of light that surrounds this beautiful soul. Thank you for guiding them to this message today. Thank you for the unseen protection you have always placed around them, even in their darkest hours when they felt most alone. I ask that you bring them clarity, clear sight to see the truth of their situation without fear. I ask that you bring them strength, the kind that comes from within, rooted in self-love and self-trust. I ask that you surround them with peace that cannot be disturbed by outside noise or confusion. Guard their heart. Guide their steps. And let every person, every situation, every energy that enters their life from this day forward serve their highest good and deepest healing. Let love come to them in its purest, most honest form. And remind them daily, in the small quiet moments, that they are not forgotten. They are not overlooked. They are deeply, completely, spiritually held. Amen.